Fellow Toastmasters, how are you all doing? Online meetings, the bane of our existence or the best thing that has ever happened to us. You might be falling in one of these two camps. So today, let me tell you 10 advantages of online meetings. The first one, cost. Your members may not find it easy to commute to the meeting place, and many meeting places have meeting charges. So in case of online meetings, these two costs are saved. Secondly, convenience. Most Toastmasters meetings, especially those that happen at evening, are bang in the middle of the evening commute time. Especially that's true in major cities. And in case of online meetings, they don't have to go anywhere. The meeting's coming to them. All they need is a device that can show them and record them. And they can attend the meeting from the office or from the home as is convenient to them. Thirdly, time. The time that we all save by not commuting to a specific meeting place, by not converging into a room, and by not bringing everyone to order, and by not banging the gavel to get everyone to be quiet. Those are little savings, but they matter a lot. One push of a button and the meeting starts. One push of a button and everyone's muted. Think about that. Then of course, flexibility with respect to roles. Now there are some roles which do require the Toastmaster to be present throughout the meeting. But what about experienced Toastmasters who are just there for the speeches? Why should they be made to sit through the entire meeting? When they came to the meetings physically, that's what they had to do. And sometimes they did not turn up simply because they did not have 2 hours or 3 hours. But today, even if they have 10 minutes, 7 minutes for the speech and 3 minutes for the evaluation, it's all good. So that gives us great flexibility. It also gives us great flexibility to invite people from other clubs, to invite senior, well-reputed members of the community, and they'll be glad to drop into your meeting for 10 minutes, 20 minutes and then leave. Only online meetings provide this kind of flexibility. Facial expressions. You can see my face so clearly, and when I'm addressing an online audience, I can see all of their faces very clearly. And this you did not have in an in-person meeting. Yes, in-person meetings have their own flavor, which is not comparable to anything else. But let's make the best of what we have, right? Audience feedback. Now you would be thinking, in Zoom meetings, everyone is a blank face and mute. How can there be audience feedback? Well, trust yourself, trust your club enough to have everyone turn their videos, if not audios. After all, this is the same audience that used to sit there listening to the speeches. Now they are sitting on the other side of the screen. What's the worst that could happen? At least turn on the video. This is the idea that I advocate every time. Then there's learning a new medium. We see so many members that shy away from online meetings. No, this is not for us. Call us when in-person meetings resume. Question is, when will they resume? And the time they take to resume, the months and the years, what will you be doing? You will be missing out. That's what you'll be doing, because everyone else who's attending online meetings continues to improve their skills. This is a whole new skill set. If you don't believe me, just look at my card speech from the World Championship of Public Speaking 2020. What do you see? A superb usage of this medium, the close-ups, the cadences, the expressions. Was that possible in a physical medium? I don't think so. So yes, I'm not saying speaking to a screen is better or worse. All I'm saying is it's different and it's worth learning because we are Toastmasters. Worldwide networking. Where else will you get the opportunity to address another club halfway around the globe? Where else will your club get the opportunity to hold a combined meeting with an American club, a European club, an Indian club? Where else will you get the opportunity to be a judge in a contest in UAE? None of this was possible without this. online medium. So be grateful for this medium. Don't scoff at it. Don't subject it to disdain. Don't sneer at it. Have some respect for people who value this medium. There's a whole generation of Toastmasters who know nothing but online meetings. And I believe as much proponents as we are of in-person meetings, we have no right to demotivate other Toastmasters if they choose to express themselves through this medium. Then there's ease of recording. Imagine what you had to do when you needed to record a speech in an in-person meeting. You had to put on a camera on a tripod and arrange a microphone, everything. Now what you need to do, just push off a button on your mobile, on your laptop, and boom, the meeting is recording. You can edit it, cut it, slice it, dice it, and float it within the very day because it's in an easily uploadable form. What more do you need? So this is also one of the advantages of online meetings. And finally, imagine there's a new club in a remote city, and that is the first club in that city. And the mentors and coaches and sponsors can only be arranged from other cities. What happens? This is the only option, online. The mentors can drop into meetings online, they can participate into the meetings, they can have meetings and trainings with the XCOM, all through this medium. So fellow Toastmasters and guests, online and hybrid is the future, not only of Toastmasters, but of education itself. So deal with this new reality and embrace it rather than trying to futilely resist against this tide. You know, I felt so weird when I made my first online speech. It was about a year ago, and it was our club's first online meeting. There was tons of awkwardness. None of us knew how to operate Zoom well. And everybody was just staring at their computers, wrestling with connectivity issues, adjusting the background and the lighting, curving their children. And amidst all that, I stood up and delivered my first ever online speech. And trust me, it was a nightmare. I wished I would never go through that experience again. But 2 weeks later, I delivered another speech, and guess what? It seemed like second nature by then. Because I was seeing everyone's face. I realized that I am here before everyone. And everyone is listening to each and every word I say. They're just not in the same room with me. So what difference does that make? Don't families live apart from each other? And does that break families? No. Toastmasters is also a family. So just by virtue of not being in the same room, do not think that this family can be broken, this association can be broken, and most importantly, club and meeting quality will be compromised because it won't be. In fact, it will be enhanced because of the new medium, new possibilities, online voting, electronic agenda, so many efficiencies, ability to invite people from other clubs, ability to invite keynote speakers, whatnot. So embrace this. Embrace online, celebrate online, and sell online as an advantage to your prospective members. This is Program Quality Director for District 122 TC 2020 and 2021, Talha bin Hamid, signing off. My love and dedication to all of you.